Despite Caitlin Clark's superstardom, highest-paid Fever teammate remains underrated, highlights WNBA analyst. If numbers have one story to tell, ask for Indiana Fevers. A franchise that averaged 4,000 in audience just 2 years ago, rarely goes without a sold-out crowd. Their attendance has increased by 265% while the valuation has risen up to $335 million, up 273% in just 1 year. Caitlin Clark is the cause, and many like Sophie Cunningham are not hearing it otherwise. But you see, while she was the spark, the influence spread and lingered. Has it worked for the players, though? The surge that began in 2024 has followed the Fever well into the Persisting campaign. The arenas are still filling up, and the viewership's peaking at millions, sometimes, even without Caitlin Clark, like the Sky vs Fever with 1.5 million. So if there's a team in the spotlight, that's the Indiana Fever. However, even then, analysts and players opine that not everyone has gotten the attention they deserve. First, it was Lisa Leslie, saying, "Kelsey Mitchell, even though she's on you guys' team, she's still the most underrated player." Now, it is national reporter Erica Ayala. On the latest episode of We Need to Talk podcast, host Alicia J posed one question: most underrated player in the WNBA this season. Ayala did not have to think much. Kelsey Mitchell has been holding down the Indiana Fever since she was drafted to the Indiana Fever, she started. And although, obviously, Caitlin Clark is such a huge draw, such a compelling player to watch when she's healthy for this Fever squad, we saw even last year that at the back end of the All-Star/Olympic break when Mitchell and Clark started working well together. In her 8th season with the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell has indeed been a significant contributor for the franchise. Even when the team crumbled and missed the playoffs year after another, she stayed. Fever president Kelly Krauskopf did not downplay her role when they signed her to a maxed-out $249,244 estimated core contract this offseason. She is one of the best guards in this league and is a cornerstone to building a championship roster, she had said. Mitchell has been a primary scorer since 2018, where she averaged 12.7 points per game and carved her name in the All-Rookie honors. She then went on to make a record for scoring 20 points in 7 consecutive games in 2022, and in 2024, playing alongside Clark, she put up a career-high 19.2-point average. It was this duo topping the offensive charts post-Olympic break, and laying hopes for the first playoffs since 2016, as Ayala notes. And this year, it has only been better. With Clark sidelined for more than half the season now, Mitchell has comfortably led the team to victories. She has been the top scorer 12 times in the last 14 games, including an explosive 35-point performance against the Sky. Playmaking? She's doing that too, averaging 2.8. So Alicia J just couldn't help but bring back Lisa Leslie's comments. When you have Lisa Leslie saying something like this, you don't really need anything else, she highlighted. J noted that all of the success that the Indiana Fever have been seeing in Caitlin's absence has a lot to do with the veteran. They are finding ways to win and be a great team. Kelsey Mitchell is a huge part of that, the host added. The Fever are 8-7 without their young guard now and on a 4-game winning streak. And it is the same Kelsey Mitchell, who was ranked 11th by the media and 6th by the players in All-Star voting, who is leading the team from the front, averaging 19.9 points. While her accolades are not as loud as Clark's, Mitchell has carved a credible veteran reputation in the locker room. Besides, her consistency and grit earned her the Eastern Conference Player of the Week title on June 10th. But while the guard made solid contributions this season, her performance against the Chicago Sky was especially noteworthy.